Nothing beats the rich and satisfying flavour of a slow-cooked beef meal, especially during those cooler months. These meals need very little in the way of preparation time. A couple of simple steps and then the oven can take over. You'll be rewarded with a flavoursome, melt-in-the-mouth beef meal the whole family will love. Whether it's a beef casserole, beef curry or beef stew, the first and most important step is to pick an appropriate cut. The richest flavour and most succulent meats come from chuck and gravy beef, also known as boneless shin. This generally needs to be cooked for a good 2 to 2.5 hours. If time is of the essence, topside, round and blade are good options, as they only need about 1.5 hours to reach maximum tenderness. Ask your butcher to cut the beef into even-sized cubes, around 2.5 to 3 centimetres each. We're going to prepare a classic beef casserole to serve for, but remember the same basic principles apply to most slow-cooked beef meals. This recipe is extremely versatile. If you prepare the beef the same way, you can pick and choose the remaining flavours to make a beef curry, beef goulash, or whatever takes your fancy. To begin, preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius and heat a large pan over a medium-high heat. Place 1 kilogram of casserole beef, cut into 3 centimetre cubes, into a bowl. Pat the beef dry. Drizzle it with a little oil and season with salt and pepper. Brown the beef in small batches over a medium-high heat. This will help the beef to brown evenly. Remove each batch and place in a casserole dish. Reduce the heat in the pan and add a little oil. We're cooking a classic casserole, so we're going to add a medium diced onion, 2 small coarsely chopped celery stalks and 2 small coarsely chopped carrots. Cook for 1 to 2 minutes, stirring occasionally. Sprinkle in a tablespoon of plain flour and stir until the vegetables are coated. Gradually pour in 3 cups of beef stock and a 1/4 cup of tomato paste and stir well. Add 4 sprigs of fresh thyme and 1 to 2 fresh or dried bay leaves or small sprigs of rosemary and parsley. Stir until the mixture boils. Add the vegetable mixture to the casserole dish and stir to combine. Cover the casserole dish and place in the oven to gently simmer. Stir every 40 minutes or so and add water if necessary to keep the ingredients just covered. You should see small clusters of tiny bubbles rise to the surface as it cooks. If it starts to boil, turn down the temperature. When it's done, remove the casserole from the oven. The beef should be tender enough to flake or fall apart easily with a fork. Serve hot with rice.